Need you for the old me. Need you for my sanity. Need you to remind me where I come.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title below, it says story time commitment / goals. Yeah, so I know it's a mouth and you're probably thinking like, okay, what is this one about? So yeah, let me get straight into a commitment. What is a commitment? A commitment obligates you to do something that you said that you're going to do, if I can put it that way. Something that you agreed on doing. Yeah. Commitments are very, very powerful. The reason why I say that is because a commitment influences how you think, how you sound, and how you act. You get different types of commitments, but at the end of the day, commitment is a commitment, right? So you get big commitments and like large commitments, and you get small commitments. An example of a large commitment would be marriage. Now, it's not that hard. Some people say it's not that hard, but for some people it is. But I'm not gonna go into that today. I'm not gonna touch on that. So yeah, that was just, you get two different types of commitments, right? So I'm going to go into a story time. Yeah, but once when I committed to do something and I didn't commit to do something, didn't commit to it, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let me what can I want to make, because I want to name, it's not about that name and shaming people. I'm not about that life. I will only speak about me. I'm said this already, said this before. I'm only gonna speak about myself. So this one, so I belong to this whole group thingy. That's not funny. No, it's not funny. Anyways, then I was asked to do something, which I did. You know, I did this one thing that was asked of me, even though this doesn't justify the fact that I still had to stick to it. But anyways, you know, so I did this thing that was asked of me, and fine, my side is not done. My side is not clean. I did what was asked for it. Right? So this, I don't want to say this person. Can we give this a name? Book. Okay, Book. Let's just say this person is Book. I got this book from someone also. Anyway, so Book then asked me, listen, I know that you were done the thing that was asked of you before, but would it be possible if you can do this other thing, because this other book couldn't because this other book couldn't do it. And then I was like, no, listen, I don't want to do that. Then Book is like, no, I believe in you, and oh fine, thank you, I know that you do, and I'm happy that you do believe in me, but listen, Book, I'm not gonna do it. No, Book is like being persistent, young. Persistent. Book is like, no, do this, do it. And I'm like, no, Book, I'm gonna put you on the bookshelf. I'm not gonna do it. Book is just like, no, do it. Okay, eventually I did it. No, I didn't do I didn't do it. I committed. I said that I'm going to do it. And then I was like, okay, ja, fine, ik ga dat dan niet doen. Van Boek, oh no duck. And then I said I'm gonna do it. Anyways, time went on. It was like, now, okay, so few days now, did you come up with anything? Hey, Book, I got this. Don't worry, come with this new idea. Yes. Anyways, Book is like, okay, then cool. I need to get this thing soon, because we need to compile everything. Anyways, I knew I'm not going to do it now. So I was gonna do it, but I didn't have lust actually. But that's not the thing I committed most now to do it. Anyways, here it comes to the 30. It's not funny. No. It's not funny. On the day, the Book is like, listen here, can I just get this thing, because today is the day now. And I'm like, but I didn't do it, and I'm not gonna do it ever. this was very, very bad because the book was so disappointed in me, and a bit of friction, all of this animosity, all this frivolousness, and frivolousness the word, frivolous, I know frivolous the word, frivolousness, I don't know, but it was just chaotic. Obviously book felt a type of way towards me, which book I had all the right to, because I had committed, right? So that was my thing about why does one stay committed, right? So like I said, that this commitment and this goals thing is it's like they intertwine, it's like together, man. Like togetherness, right? So how does one stay committed? How does one stay commitment? How does one stay committed? Rule number 1, you set goals. This is where goals part come in. You set goals, or you set a goal for yourself, right? So as we all know, everyone has goals. Everyone sets goals for themselves, may it be big goals, small goals, anyone or everyone got goals for themselves, no? But with this, your goal needs to be very, very clear in order for you to stay committed, no? Because if your goal is going to be all over the place, and it's like you're not very specific about it, then you're not going to stay committed to it. Does that make sense? No? If your goal is not clear enough, the goal that you had set for yourself, if it's not clear enough, then you are not going to stay committed. That is number 1. No? Then set relevant goals. Like it needs to really be relevant. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but be relevant about it. You understand? In order for you to stay commitment. Why am I saying in order for you to stay commitment? In order for you to stay committed. In order for you to stay committed, right? So what is number 2? Number 3. I don't know which number we're at. But anyways, so revisit your goals. Always make sure, I do have a book over there. Now, I know that I'm an acting student. I'm supposed to memorize. I used to be an acting student. I'm supposed to know because I've been trained to memorize your lines and know your lines off script. But no, I just didn't do it. But I'm trying to be committed to that. Anyways, right? So revisit your goals. Whenever you had set this reasonable, relevant, realistic goals, revisit them to make sure that, listen, am I still intact? Am I still vibing with these goals? Did I, that type of things, just to revisit your goals in order for you to stay committed, right? So with that, stay inspired. Like, really, guys, I can't emphasize this, I can't stress this anymore, like how you need to stay inspired by this goal. Because if you're not going to be inspired by this goal, like me, I wasn't really inspired by doing what I was required to do, so I didn't commit. So if you're not going to be inspired by your goals, then you're not going to commit to it because you're not inspired. Okay, so the last one that I would like, it's not the last one, there's 2 more. So another one is stay accountable. Don't be like me. At the end I was like, oh well, it's not the right attitude. It's not a very positive attitude or mindset to have. I already spoke about mindset. So stay accountable for it. Don't be like, oh well, because that's how I was, and I admitted that I was wrong for having that whole attitude about it, and it's not also Christ-like to be that way. Anyways, last but not least, and someone really needs to hear this. With all of the things that you had set out for yourself, the goals, and in order for you to stay committed, don't burn out. Like, really, that it's almost like it's like staying inspired, but just don't burn out, because it's like you're running, like, I don't know, I'm sure there's people out there that was in a race, or that ran tracks, whatever, and then you put so much effort in the first 200 meters, if I can say that. And when it comes here to the last 200 times, doing now 400, when I ride around the track, and then you would come to the last 200, and then you just burnt out because you were so inspired for the first 200 meters, and then it comes here, you have to finish the other 200, then you are just klaar, just because you burnt yourself out. So keep going, keep going with that, stay inspired, but still it's like, can I say a momentum? I don't know if I can even say that, I don't know, but yeah, just don't burn. Conclusion, I would just like to say, with all of that being said, I would like to encourage someone out there, letting you know that without commitment, it just becomes empty promises and hopes. I hope that someone out there can take from this little message and little encouragement that I gave. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and that you're safe, and that you're indoors at 9 o'clock, because we are obligated to do that. So yeah, be safe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye bye.